What's up, y'all? Today we're going to talk about how to use TikTok to grow an audience for your rock band or project. I'm going to talk about what I have personally done on TikTok that has helped me gain over 50,000 followers, what I've learned through that process, and also share ideas and tactical video tips that'll help you grow faster and skip some of the learning curves that I had to go through. So let's get into that. Welcome to Punk Rock 101. This is episode number 4 of Punk Rock 101. Hope you guys liked the vlog style video that I posted last week of my trip to Welcome to Rockville. Had a really great time getting to play that festival. I'll link the video in the description so you can check it out if you want to after this one. If you're new here, my name is AJ and my musical project is called Shakeout. This channel is about punk rock music and punk rock advice. This is where I share not only my music, but my experiences over the past 18 years of playing in bands, touring the country, running a venue, and so much more in an effort to help you on your musical journey. If that sounds like something you're interested in, these videos are weekly, so subscribe to the channel. And if you could throw a like on this video, it really helps. So, TikTok. Everybody's on it, and it's been a pretty big player in the music industry for about 2 years now. Some of the biggest artists of the past 2 years have absolutely exploded their careers on the platform. But can a rock band or musician use it and be successful? The answer is yes. I started on TikTok last year as a complete nobody. I pretty much had zero video skills at that time, and I have now not only built my main account to over 50,000 followers, but I also just made a second account for Punk Rock 101 about a month ago, and with only 20 short videos, I have almost 2,400 followers already, and it's growing every day. So yes, you can also gain a following for yourself on the platform, and ultimately maybe drive more streams for your music, sell merch, and turn your music career into a business. So last March when the pandemic hit, I was actually on tour, which unfortunately had to be cut short. I ended up driving 25 hours home from Arkansas to New York, and honestly feeling a little bit defeated. As soon as I got home, I was like, what's next? When do we get to play shows again? How do I do this music thing now? So like a lot of people, I turned to the internet. I dabbled on every platform and honestly still do, but I realized that people were growing really fast on TikTok. And at the time, there was a few guitar players on there, but I definitely realized there was more of a need for rock music on the platform. And even though a bunch of people have come on since then, I still think that there's some space to fill and we need more musicians there. So I started making videos. I honestly just watched what was going on the platform and just started trying things. It took me over 150 videos that I made until I had one that went kind of viral. But the persistence definitely paid off, because once I saw that one go viral, it gave me a lot more ideas of what I can make in the future. And even though after those first 150 videos, I had like maybe 100 or 200 followers, the next 150 videos I made got me to over 10,000 followers in just a few short weeks. And the reason for that was the more videos I made, the more I was able to analyze and see what people liked. And I also became way better at communicating through video. So if there's any story in that, just recognize that there's no such thing as overnight success. Everything takes some work, so just be prepared to suck at this in the beginning. So what exactly have I learned in the process of making over 1,000 TikTok videos at this point that could help you? Well, let's start off with this. Before you even start making videos, or even if you have started and are feeling a little stuck, just consume hours of content on TikTok. Dig around, find other creators that are making rock music, and see what they're doing. Hint, hint, feel free to watch some of mine. Because honestly, before you create anything for the platform, this is a crucial step. TikTok is not the same as Instagram. It's not YouTube. It's not Vine. It has its own culture, and people are there to see a specific style of content. The better you understand what is already happening on the platform and working, the better content that you'll be able to create. All right, so now you've watched a bunch of videos, and you have an idea of how you can do your thing on it. Let's start off with this. First things first, figure out who you are trying to talk to on TikTok. And what I mean by that is ask yourself these questions. What kind of music do you make? Alt rock, metal, pop punk? Knowing which type of fans you're trying to capture will definitely help you grow faster. If you just say, I'm gonna make videos for everyone, it will be a lot harder to grow because honestly, not everyone's gonna like the videos you make, even if you want them to. So again, first, consume content, and then choose the audience you want to communicate to that you think will like your music. Once you have these two things, it's time to start making some videos. Ultimately, you have to recognize that if you want to grow on any social media platform, you have to provide value to the audience. If you just ask people to do things like stream your music or buy your merch and provide no content that is really valuable, you're gonna have a really hard time growing. So make videos that bring some kind of value. So let me help you kickstart some ideas for your videos. Like I said, once you know the audience that you're trying to communicate to, just tell some unique stories from your perspective that they might really enjoy. The biggest differentiator of you and all the other creators on the platform are your stories, because they're yours and no one else can replicate them. Other than that, you can of course just go the route of showing your talents and playing. Sing songs, play your instrument, But honestly, even when you do this, adding little tidbits that tell a little bit more of your story definitely helps. People like other people. Always remember that. And if they can learn from you or feel entertained from your videos, then that brings them value. So let's talk tactics with a few things that you want to consider when you're making TikTok videos. First off, you need to make sure that the first second of your video is interesting. You can make a great video with a great idea, but if people scroll right past it, it's never going to get seen. So make some kind of a hook for your video, whether that's text on the screen, some kind of movement, or whatever really you need to do to get people to stop scrolling. Here's an example. Here's how you grow your audience on TikTok. So that would be the start of the video, and then I would say whatever I wanted to afterwards. Next, keep the videos as short as possible. Each video should honestly just have one idea that you discuss. Don't make a video where you're ranting for a long time because ultimately you just want people to watch the whole video. Even if you see bigger creators do that, the reality is that people already want to hear what they have to say. So if you're a small creator, just stay narrow. Which brings me to my next point, that watch time is such an important analytic on TikTok. All of these social media platforms just want people to stay on them for longer. So the longer you can get people to watch your videos, the more people TikTok will send the video out to. If you make a 30-second video and people are bailing at the 7-second mark, that isn't good. But if you make a 12-second video and people are watching at least 10 seconds of it on average, that's a lot better. So keep your video ideas short and concise so that people watch not only the whole thing, but maybe even watch it more than once. So now that you've made a bunch of videos, you really need to analyze the reactions that you're getting. If people seem to like one kind of video that you're making, double down on that and recreate it. If you try a bunch of things and find some kind of winning formula, don't stop making that kind of content. For example, I have a video series on my account called Riffs That Don't Belong on an Acoustic Guitar, where I just play riffs that people suggest that they think would sound bad on acoustic. And the series honestly has been a pretty big hit for me. Every time I post one of these videos, it generally does pretty well and gets people more excited to engage with me. I have fun making them. They're really easy to make, which is a big plus, and people like them. So I've just kept the series going for quite some time now. Once you start making videos, you're going to start to find things that work, and once you do, just keep them going. And just because a video series doesn't work the first time you post it, doesn't mean that it's bad. It's definitely helpful to just kind of keep trying certain things, especially if you believe in them. But ultimately, when you find things that do work, it becomes a lot easier to make more and more videos because you just kind of keep making similar series over and over again. All right, so we've gone over what you need to do before making videos, which is consume a bunch of them. We talked tactical ideas about actually making the videos. So now, it's up to you. The only way to win in anything, especially social media, is consistent action. You will not get better at making videos by just coming up with ideas and never making them. I honestly used to do this all the time myself. Come up with great ideas and execute. Honestly, everyone has great ideas. It's the people that execute that are going to win. If it is your goal to build an audience, you really need to put time aside every single day to be creating for TikTok. And every day you wait to do this, the more competitive the platform becomes and the harder it is to grow. And soon enough, it'll be like all the other platforms that are super difficult to build an audience on. This is honestly an opportunity for rock musicians right now. Make some videos, have some fun with the process of doing that, and most importantly, be patient. Remember when I told you that it took me over 150 videos until I had one that actually did kinda okay? I basically just refuse to give up, and it's honestly insane to see how far I've come and how much better of a content creator and how many people I've gotten to engage and talk to over the past year just because I've made videos for the internet. I'm telling you, seize the opportunity while it's here. I hope this video helped you. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comments. I'm here every week providing punk rock advice, so please subscribe to the channel. And if you can throw a like on this video, it really, really does help. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week.